I'm Spider-Man in it. I'm Spider-Man in it. And yes, I just webbed all over the place. This is the new Spider-Man expansion pack for the Marvel's Teach RPG. Let's go over a few new rules that comes with this book. Let's start off with this. There are new webbing rules for any Spider-Man based abilities, and that is in the core rulebook, the TN to escape or destroy the webbing deployed by any power using webbing is a 20. Going forward, the TN is now 16. However, the character can use additional actions, either standard actions or reactions, to reinforce their webbing. Each time they do, the TN to destroy it increases by +2 at a maximum of 22. If the target's already webbed, the TN to web again is 10. I know why they did this. My Spider-Man homie who's playing a Spider-Man character is only rank 1. He started at rank 1 and he can hit a far above his hit class if he gets a lucky shot, to the fact that maybe sometimes even rank 2s or rank 3s can't escape. So I'm actually like this change just a little bit, and I like how you can go above that 20 TN threshold. Although it's a small change, it's a good change nonetheless. I wish they would have put it on a forum or something. I do not think you should buy this book just for this alone. But let's go over the stuff that may interest you. We have new rules for webbings on everything. Webbing duration, now it lasts an hour instead of 15 minutes per rank. Eternal webs versus web shooters. This just goes through, hey, you want internal webs, you can have that. If you want web shooters, remember, you can do more with that. You can have electro webs, blah, blah, blah. Webs versus blades. It now says you get an edge if a sharp weapon to destroy the webbing if you're trapped in it. Webbing versus solvents. There's now solvents in the game that can actively dissolve the webbing. So the thing that's attacking you cannot always be stuck or like have a way to escape. Webbing as insulation, it goes here and said webbing does not conduct electricity, so it can be used to technically give yourself some environmental protection. Falling with style, if you fall 10 spaces, as a reaction, you will be able to web yourself up if you have a webbing ability. That's really good. I like that. Filling an area with webs, just extra rules to fill areas with webs. I'm not going to read all that right now. Gluing with webs, it allows you to glue with webs, making a web barrier. All this other stuff comes with this whole book, a whole thing of webs. A whole thing of webs and a whole thing for symbiotes too. There's a new thing as well. Let's go over to that. Here's the new thing. No, it's not mini character sheets. It's actually character sheets for henchmen. So, I don't know why this wasn't in the core rulebook, but they put it in this book, which is perfectly fine. I guess, but there's new rules for henchmen. Usually how it goes, henchmen will have the same stat everywhere except in logic. They usually have a 0 in logic, and that's about it. They have 1 power per rank. That's just kind of how they work. You can give them multiple powers, or you can give them multiple traits. It's kind of up to you, up to that fact. But they're just mini stat sheets that you can make really quickly on the fly, even if you're good enough with the system. I really like the henchman system. I think it gives more to that trait that makes it so you have an edge on rank 1s, because I'm tired of using hero profiles. This would have helped before I made my whole aim upgrade and my whole hand of shadow upgrade, making them to a maximum of rank 3, but fuck me, I guess. This one also comes with new abilities, more like ability proficiencies. So it's stunts. It's called stunts. And the stunts are only for Spider-Man. I hope they add more for different characters, but they're technically things that you can do extra after you become super proficient in your web abilities, like Spider Cuff, Spider Gap, Spider Pummel. Really cool. We got new equipment as well. I'm not just going to skim it. New equipment. It talks a whole rules about gadget hacking, making gadgets, keeping gadgets. You can only keep gadgets if you're rich or you have a benefactory. That's a new tag that comes with this book, so you may be interested in that. But you get all these Spider-Man unique equipment here. It looks really nice, and you get all these vehicles that come with it as well. You can't forget the vehicles. Other than that, this book brings not really any new powers from the X-Men thing. It only brings like 5 new powers from the X-Men thing, which kind of sucks, but it does bring a new action, which is the taunt action, and it does bring rules with dealing with bombs. saving someone who's falling, villain team ups for different Spider-Man things. I'm trying to look for the rules. Ah, yes. And if you're generating a supporting cast, has a roll table for it. So, yeah, that's what it comes with. That's not counting the mini maps it comes with about the game. The whole thing on symbiotes. Those are not rulings for symbiotes. That's in the new rules section. And the ruling for symbiotes is just that they give you extra powers. And those extra powers then in turn increase your rank. You have to take those extra powers. And they increase your rank. We'll go over it deeply more when I get to this book in the video. But this is just a general outlook to see if you want to get this book. If I had to rate it, I'm gonna rate this shit like a 6 out of 10. I don't regret my purchase. It's just that a lot of things that came from X-Men also are in this book, so it doesn't feel like its own thing. It takes a lot of powers, it takes a lot of rules, and this just comes out to me to be a clarification book. I don't know, man. Other than the clarifications, I don't think you have to get this one. I just got it for the Empire State map, the Empire State University, but you know, it's whatever. Thank you. Maybe this book should be $25, just saying.